finally swaps over. I don't know if there's anyone actually in the stream yet. But that works out anyway. Because the first thing I want to do is go buy more clothes anyway, so I can just buy clothes while people are showing up. I'm gonna buy clothes and then I'm gonna get to Winden and Winden's gonna have new clothes. But yeah, if anyone is here so far, hello, welcome. I was hoping they'd have more sweaters or something in this one, because since this one's the snowy town. I don't remember where those are. Let's just travel to every town in an attempt to find them. I know they're somewhere. Hello! Let me know if volume is okay. Here's all the hoodies. Yeah, let me know if volume is okay. Let me know if I sound okay, other than the fact that I have an obvious cold. Okay, well I'm glad it doesn't come through on the mic as much, because I can super feel it when I'm talking is the problem. I think I'll hold off for now, and then I'll check eventually. Hi, Boo! Okay, Boo, now you have to post Mocha pics in my Discord so I can put them on the screen. Or at the very least, send me Mocha pics later, because I want to look at Mocha. She's so cute. Also, welcome. I travelled all the way to the new route specifically so we'd have the cool wintry music. Except then I immediately left because I want to buy a new outfit for travelling. But yeah, I don't actually tend to use the bike unless I'm skipping real quick through, like, areas I've already been. See if Motorstoke. I feel like I don't like the fashion in Motorstoke. I feel like but I don't remember if this is the case or not. fashion here. Oh, it's the pants I don't like, I think. Those are good. Where are all of the good shoes? Do I have any good high tops for this outfit? Those are nice. Doesn't match what I'm going for. Oh, I forgot I got these. Where did I get those from? I don't remember where any of the clothes are. I should just look up a guide at this point. With how much I'm traveling back and forth. Luckily for you guys, I'm aware of the fact that I'm doing this as a stream series, so like... Yeah, here we go. Do I want ones that match that? Do I want... I think I'll just go with plain ones. It's very yellow. I don't like them as much as I thought I would. There we go, that'll have to do. We're a mess of patterns, but I like it. Okay, now we can progress. And there still isn't a way to fly to that station, so I still have to fly to Hammerlock and then take the train. Yeah, speaking of my horrible cold, apologies if I'm sniffly over the mic, and double apologies if I end up sneezing. It cannot be helped. But if I do sense a sneeze, I will attempt to mute myself first. Ooh! Hi, Thren! You're just in time for... Yeah, I set myself up here while I was setting up the stream. Specifically because this is one of my favourite musics in the game. Hi, Mr. Mime. I love you, Galarian, Mr. Mime. Do you have any injured Pokemon? Well, you will. God of War line is one of your favourites, right, Thren? Or do you just like them? Well, then I feel legally obliged to tell you that in a Pokemon save that is not this one, I have a route that's called Pete. Nice as well. I also I'm going to be trying not to yell too much about it, for the sake of all of you. And because I don't want to invite spoilers or anything, or accidentally spoil other people, I bought Pokemon Violet. So I've been playing through that. It's very interesting because from a game design perspective, everyone kept asking. I picked Sprigatito. I named him Beans. I really like the other starters too. I think this is one of the regions where I actually really like all of the starters and the starter lines from what I've seen of them. But I just like Sprigatito, and I tend to go towards grass types anyway, just in general. Anyway, so game design, like, it's been a thing for a very long time that people have wanted an open world Pokemon game. And they've been kind of experimenting with that. They have the wild area in this game, they did Legends Arceus. And it's a thing a lot of people have wanted, and it's a thing a lot of people are very hyped about. And I see the appeal, and I don't dislike it, but I also do actually quite like having a more linear guided experience. I think I've worked out just from playing through it. I'm like, this is fun in like a novel way, but I think if every single Pokemon game does this from now on, I'm gonna miss the linear experience. Like, I think it's somewhat telling. The game is... Oh, I probably should have paid attention to what move that was. Oops. That would have been a smart move to swap. It's very telling, I think, that one of the first things I did after getting access to going wherever... Yeah, I'm getting to that. Give me a second to say my point. That the first thing I did was go look up the linear path based on level ranges. Which, let me tell you, doing that while avoiding spoilers is not fun. I avoided most spoilers, I think, but I did get spoiled on a thing, and I'm vaguely annoyed at it. In comes the law. Also worth noting that the linear path is not a straight line. You do have to backtrack and go in lots of different directions to do the linear path. Yeah, I'm not going to go into any story details or any details at all about Scarlet and Violet. It's just interesting that like even with the correct direction to go in, because I think the problem I have is that I don't find it fun to go through an area that I'm too over-leveled for the first, like, I generally like my first experience of an area to be, like, on level par with it. If I show up to a brand new area and I'm super excited to explore, and then I just destroy everything because it was I was supposed to go, quote-unquote, supposed to go there, like, 20 levels ago, I don't really find that it is interesting. I think, from what I've seen of streams of Legends Arceus, I think I actually prefer the way they did it, where it's open and you can explore a bunch of areas and run into areas that you're too over level for, but you still have a linear progression of unlocking the different areas, and it has an increasing difficulty curve in that way. Because it's like, you can do the gyms in Scarlet Violet in any order, but if you do them out of order, you're just going to destroy the gym. I was kind of hoping that they'd have a system of, like, scaling the gyms to your level. Which I understand why they didn't do that, but it would have been cool if they did. Sorry, I'm reading this again. Dynamaxing doesn't make the Pokemon bigger, it makes them appear bigger. I feel like this is worth pointing out. Businessman, fight me. Like, the problem I have with a rotating team is that, I then want to level up every single Pokemon, and it gets unfeasible very quickly. And you can kind of see that happen with this stream series. Obviously, I'm spending less time on this game with the stream because I don't want to do 50 streams that are just me grinding Pokemon I might not even use. But I've settled down into a team of 6 just because it's a lot easier to keep up with 6. What type even is Claydol? Psychic? Ground, maybe? Maybe it's a rock? Let's just do Steel Wing to see. I think the problem is that I do at least want to level up all of the new Pokemon to see what they turn into, if they turn into anything. But then I also do want to level my faves, because I'm excited to use those as well. And then I also, like... Also, like, my main goal is going to be, I want to 100% the Pokedex in Violet. I haven't 100% the Pokedex in a Pokemon game for a very long time, and it is actually a thing I really enjoy doing. And it just seems a good game for it. Yeah, I'm honestly... People complained about Sword and Shield not having the full national dex because they wanted to gotta catch 'em all and bring their entire collection through the generations. I'm glad that doesn't exist, because the thought of having to trade 5 million times to get a complete Pokedex sounds like hell. I'm gonna be real. And I think that's part of the reason why I stopped actually 100%ing the dexes, was because after a certain point it's like, you can only complete your Pokedex if you have owned every single Pokemon game and managed to trade all the Pokemon up before the relevant online features got taken down. And also you have to live in America so you can get all of the event Pokemon. Because we don't get as many of them over here. And it's like, I don't know, I don't want my completionism to be, what's the word? There's a word I'm looking for. Contingent, maybe. I don't want to have to like be heavily relying on online people trading to do the thing. Scarlet and Violet's gonna have a DLC. I'm not surprised, and I do actually quite like the DLC model. I'm one of those people. But also like, give me time to beat it first, Game Freak. You're a ground type. And a flying type thing. Oh, I've already beaten one of you. I have four. Yep, ground type. Let's just get beans out for the sake of having things. Oh my goodness, Boo. Hopefully the glitches are on the app's end and not on my end. It does say that the quality is going okay right now, but I don't trust my internet. It's so... The weather in the UK is cold. You remember how I keep pointing out that areas like this in Pokemon Sword and Shield aren't accurate to the actual climate of the United Kingdom? I think the climate heard me say that and got annoyed. Because, so for comparison, we usually get... The average temperature in December is usually like highs of around like 9 to 7 degrees Celsius. Lows of like 3 degrees Celsius. I have the Fahrenheit numbers. Let me go find those for you Americans. So like 35 to 45 degrees Fahrenheit is the usual like range of temperature there. We're currently getting below freezing consistently to the point where there's multiple days this week where it will not be higher than freezing. Yeah, I can do this. This'll work. Because I think beating should end the battle before the hail kicks in. Yep, there we go. Yeah, so like, for example, it is currently 28 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 21. Just for today. Let's heal some Pokemon. With these 100 potions I bought before I started the stream. Special shout out to Scarlet and Violet's auto heal button, which does this for me. The game knows what I want, and it's someone to spend like 8 potions on the Pokemon instead of using a Hyper Potion. That's it, I'm done mentioning Scarlet Violet now also. Since I don't want to end up spoiling anything. It's like, it's really fun to play, but it also means I have to memorize which Pokemon I've seen and which Pokemon have been seen on the Shaz and Boo channel. Like, I've already run into a whole bunch of Pokemon that I don't think have been shown on those streams, and I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm like, I guess I won't say anything. I am finally up to date with the Shaz and Boo streams, though. Yesterday, I ended up catching up with the last VOD that I slept completely through, so I finally got to see you guys beat the bug gym. Heck it, Brave Bird. Brave Bird always has a really cool animation. And the recoil's not even that bad. Made it sound like it was going to be more than that move. I feel really sorry for this postman. Like, it's snowing, it's raining, he doesn't really have anything warm on. This guy's gotta be freezing. Bird fight, bird fight. Lynch. Mean to me. Oh, that was definitely more recoil. I guess it's probably dependent on how much damage you do. Oh, they have Tailwind. I missed that. That would explain it. I just thought I speed tied with the Pelipper. Congrats, Boo, you're level 50. Gastro Acid? I'm so sorry, Boo. I can't believe you have indigestion. We've banned you from having indigestion. You're so big. Wait, you know what? It just occurred to me that we never did a celebratory, we got all the gym badges camping. Skitter. Okay, that's how you can carry that, I suppose. You said you wanted to play with a bouncy ball. Okay, let's do some food. Boo, since you are the Joltik, what do you want in the curry? If you don't have a preference, I'll just pick something. I need to get more curry ingredients. I've just really been ignoring them. Yes, I have burger. Just a whole pre-cooked burger. Burger it is. And we're gonna make it spicy. I never remember if you're supposed to do this, like, timed or really fast. I don't think it ever specifies which you should do. So I'm just going to do it really fast. Ooh, tasty. There we go, camping has been had. Would you? Oh hey, I didn't know you guys were out here. Okay, he's gonna attack me. That's new. Bear attack. Oh gee, that's faster than I was expecting. They are bears. Boo's dozing off. Sees a sleepy bear and is like, oh, I want to do that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ah, call out post for this bear. Let's just leave. I was gonna name it Herbert if I thought it, but I didn't, so I won't. Got a spritz bear. Fight me. Then don't fight me. I love the amount of trainers on this route who just have Pokemon that make it not snowy. Yeah, go boo. Avoiding that attack. And Beans is level 50 now. She's so big. Oh, cute Beans. Speaking of Beans, here's Beans. Oh, owie. Ah, that's less damage than I was hoping for. Oh, thank goodness! Oh no, the hail is gonna do it anyway! Oh wait, I didn't take damage from the hail. Nice. Can't send Valoran because of... Actually, I forget is Rock... Yeah, Rock is half against Steel, so this should be fine, actually. And God forbid this Rhydon eat a berry. Oh my goodness, I just noticed we got 2 Mews in a row. That's pretty rare given the number of things in the Beans command. Full of Mew. But like not the Pokemon. Yes, do extra Beans commands. You should show your nephew the other Beans commands as well. Time to fight a Jack Fane. Boo is thinking about camping. Anyway, let's get Dust in here. Dang, that's strong even from that platform. And Sanctuary hits 50. Now Regis is the only one who needs to catch up. Ah, Phalanx! I love you funky little guys. Not enough to not blow you up, but... Oh, the little spiral eyes! Hey Boo, you're level 51 now. You got nice experience. What type is it? Because if it's steel, it's something with steel that isn't super effective. Oh, that also makes sense. Given that the whole thing is that they're like a little army. I wonder if the reason that they didn't make it steel was specifically because of like... how to put this into words? Like it's a really obvious weakness and they're like meant to be a little group of fighty guys who presumably have already accounted for this weakness and covered it. It may also just be that like the people of the time didn't like use metal that was bad in heat. Man, Regis just doesn't want to catch up. I guess it's because I don't use him as often. Is this a double battle? Not sure. Let's get Regis into him. I like that these two are recurring characters also. And if I'd remembered what Pokemon they originally had, I would have been able to use that to my advantage. Wait, I should use Swifters. Wait, I think... Okay, I can't check the phone. Oh well, I'll just do this. Perfect. And Regis joins the 50 gang. Cling Clang, beloved. Excuse me. Cling Clang is a Pokemon that I liked anyway, but I like it more now because I have a friend who really likes Cling Clang. Pokemon Regis. You can avoid the paralysis. Yes, good. Someone in the team got 666 experience. Okay, good. We don't lose Regis. Thank goodness. I'm always hyper aware of the fact that this game has a ton of extra things that your Pokemon can do in battle if they really like you. But I have a bad habit of if your Pokemon faints in battle, it reduces their friendship. So I keep like every single time I do the we just need to keep reviving these Pokemon strategy. Then like none of the Pokemon like me. I'm pretty sure they're on a similar... I think it might reduce both of them. Because I notably have not been getting very many of those, and by this point in the game I should be getting them. Anyway, welcome to Not London. The music in this town is so weird and I love it. I'm turning the game up a little bit, it's hard to hear it. I love all of the billboards in this place. Anyway, I'm here to look at clothes. They're probably really expensive here, but... Oh, it's just more tracksuits. Oh. Okay, good, they don't have things on the back. They're so cute, so expensive. I love how these games always have 10 million sunglasses and the sunglasses are so often just really ugly. And here's a glove that covers like a quarter of your hand. And only one of them. These games love having shops where there's clothes you can get and the clothes are like really expensive and really ugly. Ooh, sludge. Yeah, that's normal to find in a city. And here's the not river towns. She has so many Mews today. I want to do a Beams command. I love the music in here as well. Oh, Marty. I don't think that's how that works, Pop, but okay. I also love this edit to the music. Did it really not heal my Pokemon? Okay. Let's go do that. And then enter into the semi-finals. Luckily, this Pokemon Center's like right there. We have horrible type issues with our team, but I don't care. Anyway, look, this is the ball guy mascot that shows up on the big screen when things happen in the fights, and it's really hard to spot sometimes, which is a shame because they're really cute. Let's save game and then be ready. I love this tune. The tune is gone now, but... Money! Anyway, I hope people are ready for bangers because I think most of the songs here are super bangers. Anyway, we're still going for Pierce percent, so... I love all the remixes they did for this. I think probably DLC, because the DLC is actually some of the stuff that I haven't actually experienced, which is the reason why I have the no spoilers despite knowing most of the game. Because like most of the games I stream because I want to complete the game finally. And this game I have completed, but the reason I'm streaming is A, because I like streaming Pokemon, but B, because I finished the main story, but I didn't finish the game. Brick break back? Rude. I guess I am double, like 4 times back kind of thing. There goes Beans. Chasing a flying strawberry sounds like, you know, when people in cartoons get knocked out and then they have the birds flying around their head. Oops, didn't mean to press that. Gotta stop mashing the button. That's fine. Yay! Critical hit! I'm trying to decide if I should... Well, this is a Dynamax, so I should not stay out for this. Grimmsnarl is a Pokemon they made decisions for. It's very tight, so fire is bad against it, but steel is good against it? I like Grimmsnarl, and Grimmsnarl's Gigantamax form. They had so much fun with this design, I feel like, because it's extremely self-indulgent. No, don't be snoozy. I think the game kind of expects you to do the, like, also Gigantamax and have, like, a big, giant Pokemon showdown between 2 giant Pokemon, but I honestly feel like a tiny Pokemon versus a giant Pokemon is actually more fun. Anyway, I bought some full restores for just this type of moment. Rest in peace, your legs, my dude. Sorry, shouts out to the ball guy in the background. Oh, there you go. He's got now. Oh, soul! Thanks, Beans. Can use that to teleport a short distance. Yeah, Shaz. Torment, I believe, stops you from being able to use the same move twice in a row. So if I hadn't killed Grimmsnarl in one go, the next move I wouldn't have been able to use the steel move. It's very niche, and it was a bit weird a choice, but it was probably because all of the other moves were fairy and this wouldn't have been effective. Monty's so good. Just like, yeah, I'm gonna be watching you in the stands, but I can't say it if I'm cheering for you. Your team will be on fire when I set them on fire, Hop. Who do I want to start with? Let's get Boo in to start. This music is so good. Time to fight, Hop. This song is also a banger. I also like that our numbers are so close together. Like, I know we pick the numbers, but it's really fun to think about us having very close numbers because we signed up at the same time. I know that some of the Pokemon trainer numbers, they actually have a whole thing about this where a lot of the numbers chosen for the gym leaders have second meanings that match the specific trainers. I'm not sure what most of them mean though. I'd have to look it up. Oh, I should have led with fire. Really? What are you... Oh. Puts the volume up a tiny bit so I can appreciate the bangers. This song slaps more than it has any right to, I'm gonna be real. Gotta be honest, thought it was fighting. What? You can see the ball guys in that section as well. They're just really cute. Like, I know I don't shut up about the little bull guy animations, but they put so many of them in this game and you never see them because most of the time they're just not on screen when they happen. I go first, so this should work. Oh, hungry beans! Pink kitchen. What even are you? Electric, probably. Sure, let's get Regis in here. Yep. Regis wants to be petted. I think Regis can take one more hit. Dang it! Unlucky. Yeah, there we go. No, it's just a free switch. I do need to heal up at least one of my Pokémon. No, Beans, don't eat the sea urchin, it's so pokey. Oh, this matchup is perfect. Okay, well, Fire Spin's definitely gonna do it. If not next turn, then the turn after. I'm pretty sure turn after. So let's heal Dust while I'm here, because the last Pokemon is gonna be Rillaboom. In fact, yeah, let's just do this. I think a normal potion probably would have worked there, but... Oh no! The burn. Perfect timing. No, not fire. Let's get Will-O-Wisp. I think Sanctuary's gonna die. But that's fine because it's a free switch. Hub's Gigantamax throw animation is really cute. I love the stumble at the end. Yeah, there we go. You did your job, Sanctuary. We haven't seen Leon's yet. I also like that Marnie's is really awkward because I feel like she probably hasn't had as much experience doing it because she grew up in Spike Myth, which doesn't have a Dynamax spot. Anyway, Pyro Ball! Unfortunately, oh, well, it missed me. Oh gee, I forgot about this. What if I just stall out the Dynamax? I'm gonna use a Hyper Potion and I might have to use the Max Potion after this. But yeah, the only thing I'm sad about with the... Okay, that one was more damage. Ah, crit, of course. That's what revives are for. It should have named Sanctuary Sacrifice instead. That would have been funny too. I wanted to Pyro Ball to end this, but I think I'm just going to Brave Bird instead because it's more effort than it's worth to go to the effort of fully reviving and then switching back in. I can save my Pyro Balls for going against Leon or something. Yeah, that's also good, Shaz. Anyway, has a lot of emotions about this hop reaction, actually. Boo gets special shout out! I know it's just because he's in first place, but... He's such a nerd. Yeah, Galvantula is extremely important, Boo, you're right. He was actually, he waited till the doors open and then posed because you could hear the like, "Duh" noise that happens when you do the pose, like right as the doors open. He was like stood there waiting for Hop to show up before doing it, which is also really cute actually. How do I want to compliment her? Ah, bye, Lucky. Yeah, he is just standing right there. And Hop's like, okay, okay, calm down. You're really rude. Go away. Thanks, Hop. This is a part of the game where I think they had to cut some cutscenes due to, like, time issues. Either that or they needed an excuse to get from point A to point B and didn't have time to write anything that made more sense. I don't think it's bad. I think people poke at this more than it deserves, but like... Also his peers! Rose Tower. I love pears. The stakes of this whole scene are so weird. So Leon was late for dinner, and we've been told that it's because he had a sudden meeting with Chairman Rose. So we want to break into Rose Tower to go meet up with him. And all of the League officials are preventing us from doing so. And I think they probably had two separate plot lines here, and they ended up merging them into one that doesn't quite make sense, because it's both a really mundane thing, and they also seem to be going for the angle of like excuse me, they seem to be going for the angle of like that Leon is being held there against his will and we have to rescue him. Yeah, like, and I feel like they could easily have, because I wonder if, like, if they'd removed the part where Leon had told Piers to tell us that we were going to be late, I think that would immediately make it more sinister. If Piers shows up and he's like, I don't know why, but I saw all of the, like, League officials, like, manhandling Leon and dragging him off to Rose Tower for some kind of meeting. It's like, then it's a thing that has, you have reason to believe he didn't want to go, especially since if he was going of his own volition, he would have told Hop, like, hey, sorry, I've got a thing that's come up, I'm gonna be late. If they removed that element and then had Hop point out that it was really weird that he hadn't done that, and then added more reason, like, to make it believe that this is a suspicious thing, like, then there's good reason for this. Anyway, I never remember which of these guys it is. No. Here we go. And like a lot of the end stuff feels like there was just a lot of interactions and cutscenes that they just didn't have time to implement. Because like I get what they were going for, but enough scenes have been cut or not included that there's a lot of logical leaps you have to make that aren't natural to make. Oh no, internet. Sends you internet power. Hopefully it's not on my end. And it's like, there's also a lot of like, this stuff that's going to happen in a minute. I'll yell about it when it happens, actually. We're technically a no spoilers stream. I shouldn't be talking about things that haven't happened yet. Oh no, Shaz. I know where he's going now. I remember exactly where this one is. Also, don't say gov. I am not a gov, we are fighting them. Oh, it's not here. Oh, there's a free item here, I'll grab that. Well, like, the fact that they now have, like, a secondary team because they're like, this is Macrocosmos. Definitely, I think they were originally planning to have more of this previously, because they do actually have some hints of things that they keep. dropping, but a lot of it is optional or really small to the point where it's not obvious that it has significance. But there's a ton of references to how Chairman Rose owns tons of companies. I should just swap Pokemon, that would be the smart thing to do. But I've committed now. There it goes. He has been using 2 per fight, so presumably he has a full team of 6 and he's just using 2 each time. Because he does have like 6 Pokeballs on his like little Pokeball holders. Yeah, that too, Boo. Whatever will we do? They're standing here in a row. Anyway, his Piz, he's doing a concert in the middle of nowhere. I love you, Zigzagoons. Zigzagoons. I do love the use of Piz as a distraction tactic here. And I think it's that they wanted to do a Piz distraction scene and didn't know how to fit it in, so they just kind of wedged it in here. Yeah, Shaz. Clearly he just has the, like, the thing where he's, like, not... She did say when she was giving the key away that she didn't really want to do it, but she knows that Chairman Rose really likes his games like this. So I feel like if they'd been writing it a little more consistently, leaning into the weird sinister vibes, that if Chairman Rose is trying to get you to join the meeting with Leon, and staging this whole setup because he thinks it will be a fun way to get you here and think that it's urgent. Which then does actually work well with what his meeting is for, but they don't do anything with it. Remember that we have not got into specific parts yet, and this is technically a no spoilers stream. Thank you, Shaz. I really like the roses in the floor here. Like, this is just the stupidest detail, but it's a fun floor design. I should have swapped to a fire type. Oh wait, I had a fire type out front. I'm smart. I forgot I forgot I'd swapped both. I do actually quite like this scene, like, not in it. Like, I think it could have been done a lot better story-wise, but as gameplay, I just really like the storm the area and fight a whole bunch of dudes in a row vibe. It's fun from a, like, dramatic standpoint. Yeah, Shaz. No, his dreams of owning a house. No, we've ruined his life. That's capitalism for you, folks. I do love this stupid lift with an awful design. Nothing about this lift is good. To be fair, I think the wild rats are mugging people when they lose. I really do actually like this battle theme as well. No, rude. Hop, have you tried aiming at the one that's nearly dead? Hop. Hop, honey. And I'm faster, so this is just going to be generally useless. Well, I missed anyway. I should have used the turn to swap out Pokemon. Wow, Fire Spin's accuracy. Garbage. It's definitely aiming for me, so we're just going to do this. But yeah, this entire scene is really fun, and also a whole bunch of guys info dumping information that I think they wanted to include in the story earlier. Anyway, there goes the Macrocosmos construction team. Here's the Macrocosmos insurance team. Nothing about this elevator is like well designed or well functioning, because there's this thing, instead of having like the 6 corners or edges of the building have individual elevators so people can go up and down at the same time, it's like you're on the 1st floor and you want to get to the 3rd floor. Unfortunately, the elevator is on the 98th floor right now and it's going up to the 100th floor. Do either of these? No, they don't. Also, they're steel-type specialists. This is probably obvious at this point, but... Chairman Ruro's handshake meme with Nathan Arch being in the steel industry. I do love the, like, having the story also of, like, this being a whole section where you're fighting alongside Hop after having been fighting against Hop is fun. Also, the building is about as tall as 100 Machoke standing on top of each other. Man, you guys should get better insurance. Here's Macrocosmos Air. I think what they were trying to go for with Chairman Rose having control over so many things is like going for a vibe of like him being like all controlling and being able to do anything he wanted. And also having a cover up for explaining how he got away with doing things and no one noticed. Because I mean, Chairman Rose is a villain. Like that one's not even a spoiler. That one's just kind of obvious, I think. But like, yeah, insurance. I mean, insurance is probably necessary for Pokemon battling. I feel like it'd be scary if you didn't have insurance. Is admittedly a little weird given that this is Pokemon Britain and we have like national insurance, but like, admittedly, a lot of stuff is privatized anyway, so this is, I guess, kind of accurate. Man, I just... so many misses. I need to get Sanctuary better fire type moves. Oh no, Shaz, you're right. Alright, it's underground. And then it was paralyzed, so it didn't move. Sanctuary wants to camp. Oh my gosh, Shaz. Here's Oleana, who I think they wanted to have more motivation and then she didn't. Anyway, she's mostly here to give us the excuse for why we're here, and that's Chairman Rose wanted us to try and come and help Leon so that we could be beaten and thus Leon would be sad. I really like this music, by the way. Also big agree, Shaz. I also love her team composition because it's really great. Just as a character statement, I think. They had a lot of fun picking out this team. Because, like, so we got Frozlass. Who's very pretty and elegant. But yeah, this song is a remix of the Chairman's theme. exotic, very pretty and elegant Pokemon. Salazzle! Very pretty, elegant Pokemon. I'm gonna just be repeating myself a lot, I think. Yay! Critical hit from Boo! Serena! Oh, Boo is worried about being able to fight. That's fine, you've got Bug Bite. Oh, that's not good. Oh, we survived. We're good. We got this. And now for Oleana's ace Pokemon. Here's Garbodor. Also, I love Gigantamax Garbodor. It's like Oda, but Garbodor is really weird to say, so I'm not saying it. Also great Dynamax throwing animation. Look at this great Dynamax. Great Gigantamax. Uh-oh, maybe I picked the wrong Pokemon to bring out. Oh, you know what? Let's get Valor out. Because poison can't affect steel, and then the rock weakness to flying weakness to rock is balanced out by the steel. Yeah, boo, they stole all the transit. You forgot. Well, actually, no, you probably picked that move and then I swapped Pokemon. Yeah, Shaz. It's just a really good decision in general, I think. Why are you using toxic spikes? I'm clearly not gonna swap Pokemon. Is it because none of your other moves will hit? I really like the expression here and also the posture she has. Also, they couldn't get an animated cutscene for this one. Which I don't think is bad. I actually think it works quite well. Sorry, I'm just screenshotting this because I didn't get a screenshot of this when I played through the first time. That's a really good reference image. Once we get out of this cutscene, it'll be ending time because we're right up against stream. And then I'm gonna yell about, once we're out of this cutscene, I'm gonna yell about the cutscene we just exited. Yeah, sure. Let's go stand in Wind Stadium and then I can have cool music for discussing things. Anyway, so oh, I should have realised there'd probably be a cutscene here as well. It's probably gonna give me another cutscene. Hopefully it doesn't though. Okay, it didn't. Good. Okay, so the Chairman Rose meeting with Leon scene. What I'm pretty sure they're going for is the concept that Rose is really hyper aware of this massive issue that's gonna happen, but everyone kind of keeps brushing off all of his attempts to change things for the better because it's so far away that they're like, well, just one more day can't hurt. One more day is fine. And in the context of that scene specifically, where Rose is like, no, we need to do something, and Leon's like, yeah, but like, why tomorrow? We can wait one more day. On its own, sounds like it makes sense because, yeah, it's a bit weird to cancel the entire giant thing. But I think the intent is they've kind of been putting in a whole bunch of hints throughout the game that Leon is aware of the problems that are starting to occur and does know the problem, and that he's kind of been brushing this off, and you can see him do that with other things where he's like, no, we'll handle this Dynamax problem. You go and do the gym challenge. Gym challenge is really important to him, so he's like trying not to worry people and trying to downplay things a lot. And I think they kind of intended to lean into that more, but they didn't quite push it far enough for it to be a trait that sticks. And ultimately, I think that, like, Chairman Rose isn't exactly wrong. That, like, hey, no one's working to try and fix this issue because no one cares, because excuse me, no one cares because it's in like 1,000 years, and everyone's just kind of pushing it off because who cares, I won't be alive then. And like, if I was writing this game, I would have put significantly more emphasis on him being frustrated at people who aren't seeking to change the future because the current day is fine. And I think that's kind of the direction they're going, where like so many people have brushed him off that he's going to extreme measures because, yeah, Shaz. Like, he's going to extreme measures to try and fix all of these things because it's like people aren't taking it seriously. And I wonder if part of the intent as well is that the events that are going to happen, which we haven't seen and we don't know what's going to happen yet, and it's a no spoiler stream, but he's literally just said basically outright that he's going to do something tomorrow, which I guess is today actually, now that we're the next day. He's going to do something during the tournament, which I think makes a lot of sense from a, like, no one's taking this problem seriously and no one is talking about this problem, so he's going to make people aware of this problem by interrupting the cool, fun thing that everyone's focused on instead. Like, that makes a lot of sense from a villain and a plotline perspective, and it's a shame they don't lean into it as much as I wish they did. Because it's like a really interesting plot, and I think they just didn't have the resources and time to lean heavily into it and get as much of it into the game as they wanted, while also including all of the game elements as well. Like, the main story plot of you going through and doing the gym challenge, I think took priority over the other stuff. There was another thing I was going to say. Oh yeah, also I think Bede's storyline actually detracts from Rose's storyline a little bit, because the whole point was that, like, he was trying to help Chairman Rose and collecting the wishing stars to help Rose, and went to extreme methods to do it, and then, like, got kicked out of the gym challenge for that. And I think that's a really, really interesting storyline for Bede, and it also gets a little bit murky with Rose's going to extreme measures. Which I think in a game that had more emphasis on that storyline, you could write it in as originally he didn't want to go to extreme measures and then eventually has been pushed into it, and make a contrast there. But they didn't have enough time to do that, so it just kind of looks like he changed his mind. That, and also with Oleana as well, a lot of focus on, like, people doing a lot and going to extreme measures to further Rose's goals because they believe in what Rose is doing. While, because you don't know their motivations, they just come off as sinister because of it. but they do have good motivations. I really think they could have leaned into that a lot more and it would have been really interesting. Anyway, I like this game's story a lot and I think too much about all of the gaps in it. I've gone over time by like 4 minutes because I'm just rambling about this game's story. So I'm gonna stop here because I can talk more about it next stream. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you for listening to me ramble about this game. I have a lot of feelings about this game. I love this game. So usual thing. VOD's channel is fully up to date. I have last Pokemon stream, I have all of the things. Shazambu channel for more Pokemon if you want to see Legends Arceus and also Violet being streamed. Good content. Hopefully I have Dark Souls again this Thursday. I keep having to cancel streams because of illness and other things. It's just a bit of a weird time. But hopefully it all works out and I can do Dark Souls again on Thursday. And then more Pokemon next Sunday. We're going to be finishing off the storyline, I think. I think it'll probably be... I don't imagine it'll take more than the 2 hours to get to the end of the main chunk, but it might go for 2 streams. Either way, it's going to be plot heavy. So... here's your heads up that you probably want to be here for next Pokemon if you don't want to miss the storyline stuff. I mean, I guess you can watch the VOD, but like, you know what I mean. Anyway, I've talked too much. I'm going to end this stream here. Thank you all for coming. Hopefully see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh wait, let me